Okay, and so I've created his little legs, and I am going to link them to his body. So I'm going to go over here to the left side, and I'm going to come down here in my select and link tool, and I'm going to select the leg and link it to the body. Select the leg, link it to the body. I'm going to do that for all of them. I already did the ones on the right to save time. And this will allow me to move the legs independently of the body. Okay, so now when I select my character, the legs move with him. He kind of looks more like a butterfly, doesn't he? I was trying to go more for that butterfly. Oh, sorry, my cat just jumped on me. Knocked over the thing. Okay, so he does look more like a butterfly. Okay, anyway, so I have now attached the appendages, and when I move, or when I decide to rotate one of his arms, it's going to do that. And here's how to fix it. Okay, so I want to be able to rotate his arm not from this point, but from this point. So I'm going to come over here to Hierarchy, and I'm going to select Effect Pivot Only, and it changes. Select and move. And I'm going to move that pivot, whoops, to here. Now, I want to go in my top view and make sure it's right as well, that I have put it where it needs to be. And I know y'all can't see me doing that, but I don't want to change it in the middle of this. So you just want to go in all your views and just make sure the pivot is where it needs to be. And then when you're done, you have to select this again to get out of it. And now when I go to move this, his arm, it moves his arm, right? See it moving his arm. Let me show you also from the left view, because it looks pretty good from that view too. Okay, so now when I move his arm up and down, or side to side. Okay, and so we now have working arms. Before you go through the hassle of setting up all of his arms, change that pivot. The very first thing you want to do is, in your original object, is move the pivot. And then you will never have to do it again. Right now, the way I did it, I now have every single one of those, the pivot is back to down here, and it needs to be up here. And I thought I changed it, but I didn't. So that is one of the things you want to make sure you do, make sure you get right. And I have this cute little insect that is starting to take shape. So the next thing I want to think about is face. In his case, I am going to go back to my standard primitives, and I'm going to use a geosphere for his eye. Give him an eye. And you see it's inside his head at the moment, so I've got to pull it out. Do that so you can see it. Whoops. That's not where I want it. It's hard to work without working in multiple views. Oh, I moved it the wrong way. There we go. Just in the top view, moving it into place. And insects' eyes tend to be a little further back in their heads like that. And I also want to change the color of him. Oh, I like that better. Green caterpillar. And then I can always change his legs if I want. I'm fine with the legs for now, but I probably would change this to black, because they're usually black legs. And if I hold down my control key, I can add to my selection set. And then if I hit Alt, I can subtract. Shift is for duplication. Oh, there it is. Okay, and now look at my cute little caterpillar. There's a lot more I can do to him, and I really want to see you guys do some more complex stuff. But in general, this is sort of the basis for how you begin to use the standard primitives and modifiers. Just use one in this case. And the select and move tools to start to create an adorable little character. I also am showing you this because I want to make sure you guys don't think you're at the point where you should be trying to model photorealistic people. Oops, he needs another eye. Because you're not. And you shouldn't be trying to do that yet. Just because you're going to frustrate yourself. And I don't want you doing that. Keep it simple. Think minion, not Gru. Okay? And so I've got this little, he's not a caterpillar at all, right? He's definitely the basis for a butterfly. So what I'm going to do is, I was thinking too much butterfly, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, and then for the next demonstration, next character demonstration at the end of talking about splines, we're going to add his wings, and we're going to turn him into a butterfly. Okay? See you there.